Last week, I tuned into a live streamed YouTube video of Peter Obi being interviewed by Adeola Fayehun, a journalist and YouTuber. I was a bit disappointed at how the interviewer asked some of her questions. She kept asking Obi to explain how he would do things when he becomes president. She asked Obi to stop using examples from other countries. She asked him how, for example, he will increase Nigeria's power generation capacity if he's made president from what we now have, which is about 4,000 megawatts, to the amount he was saying he would do, which was 200% increase in 5 years. Now, Peter Obi has told us how he went to Egypt to study how the Egyptians were able to increase their capacity to double what it was within 5 years. He has given interviews to several journalists, yet Adeola Fayehun is still asking him to explain how he would do it. What else do you guys want from the man? What else are you thinking that he is going to say? To draw a plan and tell you exactly when he will start, who he will employ as the Minister for Power and all that. Again, she asked how he would improve security in the country when he's elected president. And Peter Obi, in his usual way, talked about how he would lift millions of Nigerians from poverty by investing in micro, small, and medium-scale enterprises. And by making sure that if money is supposed to be given to the military or the police, that they get the money. And she was still asking him how. Even while he was saying how he would do it, she kept asking how. So, my people, what I've learned from that interview is that Nigerians, both inside and out of Nigeria, don't have a clue what it means to be a president. Nigerians still don't understand what it means to have an elected leader because our social consciousness has been so battered by previous corrupt regimes that we can't even recognize when somebody is trying to tell us something. We can't even learn how to stop and listen and not judge. So even while Peter Obi was telling her how he would do things, Adeola couldn't even hear what he was saying. This is supposed to be a seasoned journalist and a YouTuber who was trying to project that she knew how to interview a candidate. Yes, I agree. We need to hold our candidates responsible and accountable to the people, which might mean that they have to talk about specifics of their plans. Okay? But sometimes for Nigeria to be raised or rescued from this mess, we don't expect our candidates to actually be able to give us the specific plans because, look, they are still just candidates. Until they enter Aso Rock as the president of the country, they are just candidates. You and I know how complex Nigeria is to govern. Okay? So nobody can predict 100% how he can run the country. You have to be able to know how to steer the ship of state away from obstacles when you have met the obstacles. You can plan and plan and plan, but when it boils down to actually doing it, it's only when you are in power that you can actually exercise that plan or execute that plan. No matter how much Peter Obi tries to plan, until he gets into office, his plans mean nothing. In the military, we know that generals, when they plan wars, they also know that no matter how much they plan, It's only when they enter the battlefield that they can say for sure if their plan makes sense or not. So Nigerians, please, don't expect your candidates to tell you exactly how they are going to do things. What you should be looking for is, first of all, to make sure that you elect the right leader. Make sure that you can vote and vote in the right leader. When he gets into office, please try and hold him accountable. Because when he gets in there, there will be sycophants and naysayers around Peter Obi when he takes office. That is, if he wins. That is a big if he wins. Because the old brigade will not let go that easily. Now, if the old corrupt politicians who already are being flustered by Peter Obi's movement, if by chance they lose the election next year, they will do everything they can to pull him down. Imagine if he assumes office and he may refuse to increase allocations to the National Assembly, because we all know that the National Assembly in this country gulps up a lot of funds. Let's say he refuses to increase their budget. They can refuse to sign the budget for the country. How can he then execute his plans if the National Assembly, the Senate and the House of Representatives refuse to sign his budget? How can he even make a plan work? Assuming he wants to fight corruption in the National Assembly or in the states or parasites of the government, they might choose to impeach him. His house can choose to impeach him, like he was impeached in Anambra State because he tried to build the Anambra State government house with cheaper funds than they were supposed to allocate. So Nigerians, stop asking Peter Obi how he would do it. What you should be asking is, how can we ensure that when he gets there, that we can stop these evil politicians who have kept us down from trying to truncate his success? When we vote him in, we have to ensure that these wicked politicians who are currently trying to stop him cannot pull him down. Yes, I am obedient and useful with a YUS. But yes, I am also rational and realistic. Thank you very much.